Hey, Elle, how are you? Thank you for being here. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Happy hump day. Good to hear. We're doing well, thanks. I just finished working and it's a beautiful day out, so I figured we'd come and hang out outside on the deck and go live for a bit. Hey, TL, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Happy hump day. We're just chilling out. It's a beautiful day here today. Yes, we are. We're enjoying some sun. We should have some sunny weather the next couple of days, and then our weekend's not supposed to be so nice. It's going to cool down, and it's going to rain here, which is kind of a bummer. Calvin, you see little ants on the ground? Hit that like button, everybody. We got 4 in and 1 like. Oh, wow. Yes, that's really warm, TL. It's about 77 here, maybe. It's like 10 degrees cooler. It's actually very pleasant. There's like no humidity. It feels really good. So, what's everybody up to this week? Uh, hey, Gina, how are you? Yeah, humidity is not fun. Like, honestly, it's just tough to function in that. I like it warm, but I don't love it humid. We have like an awesome breeze. It's like perfect right now. Like I said, it's like 75, 77, somewhere around there, and a nice light breeze. There's no humidity. I just came back from a trip in Minnesota. Got back on Sunday night, really late, and the weather there was like amazing. It was like mid 70s and like to low 80s the whole time with not much humidity there either. Hey, Steve, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Meredith, thank you for joining. How are you? We're doing fine. Just chilling out. I just finished working. Hey, Cal, what are you doing over there, honey? So Monday was the holiday, so I did a lot of cleaning up around here, but my power washer didn't work. I was hoping to power wash like my fence, the house, the deck, the walkways, all that, and I couldn't get it started. So my brother-in-law is going to stop over tomorrow and see if he can take a quick peek at it. The thing's pretty new, so I'll be bummed if it doesn't work. But yes, I did, Barbara. I hung my flowers. I potted my flowers, so I got a couple of plants here. Excuse me, Cal. Here, and then all my pots. So I plant begonias. They do really well for me, and I actually like them. They look nice. So put my outdoor furniture out. That's what I did. Oh, hey, Nature Dog Roams. Hey, Chris, how are you? Thank you for joining. So who's ready for summer? I am ecstatic for it. It's my favorite season. I'm doing well, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, just finished work. A little busy this week so far. I was out last week, although I did have my work laptop. So I did try to keep up with some emails, but now I'm trying to catch up on some project work. I worked from home today, which was nice, and I'm working from home tomorrow. But I got to go in the office on Friday. Hey, Barb, how are you? Oh, thanks so much. We appreciate that. We hope you're well. Hi, Calvin. You chilling out on the deck? Summer's here. This is our favorite time, right? We get to hang outside all the time. So who's got any good plans this summer? Oh, nice, TL. Must be all those hand pays you got, right? Just joking. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always nice to improve the house. It's a good feeling when it's all done. Oh, that's funny, Al. Oh, that's awesome. When are you going, Barbara? Oh, cool. That's great. Yeah, TL, right? Um, so yeah, I actually have another business trip coming up in 2 weeks. I'm going to San Diego for about a week, and then after that, I don't do anything until that cruise that I'm going on. I'm going on another cruise at the end of July into the first week of August. So I'll be on the ship for my birthday again, which is nice. This itinerary is different. Last time I went to Bermuda. This time I'm going to uh, Puerto Puerto Plata and the Dominican, St. Thomas, Tortola, and the Bahamas, leaving out of Miami. Yeah, San Diego is great. I don't know if anybody's ever been, but if you haven't, I highly recommend it. The weather is like perfect. It's really beautiful. There's a lot of nice scenery along the coast, particularly if you drive like towards like La Jolla and in all those places. It's just you'll understand why it costs so much to live there after seeing it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, TL. It should be a lot of fun. Going with the group again, so anytime you go with the group, there's always shenanigans that happen. Maybe I'll win some money at the casino too. Who knows? Oh, Pacific Coast Highway. Hi, Amber. How are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure. So I know some of you may know this, but I get a lot of free cruise offers from like the local casino. And I say they're free, but they're not fully free. Like, you got to pay like taxes and port fees, but it's significantly marked down. And I typically get them through Norwegian. But actually, yesterday or the day before, no, yesterday, because Monday was a holiday, I got another free cruise offer from the casino. This one was through MSC Cruise Lines. I've heard of it, but I don't know anybody that's ever been on it, and I've never been on it either. But on June 3rd, I'd have to go to the casino basically to swipe my card so they can mail me the information. Barbara, yeah, I saw your question. I'm going to guess the answer is yes. Although during the height of the pandemic, literally, I probably did not go to a casino for like over a year. And I think, you know, the cruise lines were hurting, right? Because nobody was traveling. I just think they gave anybody they gave a previous voucher to a free cruise, to just try to get people in the swing of things. So the last cruise I went on, not the last cruise, I got a free cruise offer pretty much like in 2021, right when they were opening. I didn't go, it was just too soon for me. But yes, the long of the short is, yes, I think, you know, they want people who are gambling, you know, in order to get those. I've never driven, I'm just going back to some comments. I've never driven the Pacific Coast Highway, really. That would be really nice to see. 90 degrees, Amber, that's hot. It's like 77 here. Hey, Riku, how are you? How you doing, bud? Hey, Annette, how you doing? So I've only been on two, Chris, and let me tell you, they are awesome. You get a lot of bang for your buck. I mean, obviously, if you don't like the ocean, then it's probably not something I'd recommend, but you really can't even tell half the time that you're on a ship. It's so large, you don't feel it moving. Oh, so Amber, I was saying earlier, I'm going to San Diego for work in a couple of weeks, and then at the end of July into first week of August, I'm going on a cruise that hits 4 different places: Dominican, St. Thomas, Tortola, which is in the British Virgin Islands, and then the Bahamas. Yeah, I know, it looks beautiful, Tom. I mean, honestly, I can't just, I love nature. You know, for those of you who might follow my other personal channel, Jeffrey Lemos, I tend to post a lot of videos of places that I go to. I didn't do a ton of filming in Minnesota. I just filmed a couple little things. I did a live video from this really beautiful neighborhood in St. Paul, Minnesota. They call it Summit Avenue. There's like a bazillion mansions on it, which was really nice. And then made our way into St. Paul Cathedral, which the inside was beautiful. And then we finished the walk at a place called Casetta's, which is basically like an Italian market in their Little Italy district. And it was just so cool to see that. And then I filmed, we did like a road trip to like the Mississippi River, which isn't really that far from where my buddy lives. It's probably like, you know, 45 minutes to an hour at the most. And we did, you know, we went to these like parks like on these bluffs that overlook the river, and the views were just spectacular. So posted a couple of videos of that, but other than that, I didn't do too much filming in Minneapolis and Minnesota. Hey, we got 15 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here under no notice. 5 likes though. If you guys could smash that like button, that would be a big help to us. I missed your comment, Riku. Let me go back. Ah, Riku, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. You know, I'm really sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you know, I feel like, I hate to say it, but I feel like karma comes back to get people who don't do the right thing. So, but I am sorry you had to go through that. My opinion is there's somebody else out there for you. So Annette, I've been watching a few of your short videos and they're awesome. I love, like, I guess it's where you live, but some of the scenery is really, really cool. That sunset picture was awesome, or video, I should say. So what did you guys think of my last video with Calvin, the sort of the part 1 of the Newman video? So I had this idea that Calvin and Newman could spend the day together without me, and he was on board with it. So the first part is sort of like setting the stage. And of course, you know, I made a big deal of my newfound freedom of not having the dog around. Plus, it was helpful because I really needed a pack for my Minnesota trip. It was the day before I left, so it all worked out. Let me tell you, Newman came through. He literally sent me 85 picture and video clips that I need to go through to create a video. So my hope is to try to work on that at some point this week and maybe get it out over the weekend. And I think there's enough content to make a pretty good sized video. I think I'll try to do a premiere. Try to do it for Saturday. I know sometimes the weekend's tough for people, but our weather's supposed to suck here. So to me, it's might be a good thing for me to do since the weather isn't going to be great. Hey, for anybody new that's popped in, please say hello. Oh, cool, Annette. I'll have to check it out. I know not all of you post content that's on this live stream, but for those of you who do, I am like a little behind on video watching, and I apologize about that. It's been a little hectic with work and stuff. But I will eventually get to the videos, even if I don't comment on all of them. Sometimes, like on the shorts, I do watch them, and I just don't get to comment, but I'll try. But I will, you know, I'll keep plugging away at them. Oh, thanks, El. Yeah, he is. Hey, Calvin, do you want to look? Look at the camera, honey. People want to see you, not me. So, TL, when's the next casino trip? Are you guys going this weekend? I don't know if you probably saw or heard, but I think Ed and Michelle are coming back out to Foxwoods November 6th, 7th, and 8th. So I'm going to try to connect with them again in November when they come out here. Thanks. All right, I'll flip the camera around for a second. I actually just got my hair cut, so there I am. I'm here. Hi, everybody. Oh, that's nice, TL. So a lot of times when I get gifts from the casino, I can either do that or like free slot play. I usually tend to take like the money or the free slot play. I used to get all the gifts, and then a lot of them are collecting dust in my basement. I don't use half the stuff that they give me. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Appreciate it. Nice. So, TL, what kind of work are you doing to your house? What kind of renovations? Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. That's good. Sometimes I do too, but we'll see. I haven't actually like gotten my flyer yet with my next promotions. Oh, that's a good idea. So like here's a good example. I have a gift that I got. It's like a you know, a deep fryer that you could make, I guess, like whatever you want, French fries, fried chicken. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I have an air fryer that I use, and now that I have that, I don't think I'll ever use the deep fryer because an air fryer is just so much more healthier, I think. So like that's an example of a gift collecting dust down in my basement. Oh, nice. Yes, that's awesome, TL. I did that about, oh geez, when did I do that? 2011, 2012, about 9, 10 years ago. I put new siding, new roof, new windows. I love my air fryer, Barbara. Honestly, when I bought that thing and started using it, I was like, why haven't I had this like the last 15 years? Hey, Emma, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Cal's catching some rays. I make so much stuff in the air fryer: potatoes, meat, vegetables. Like I've even made like a little pizza. Hey John, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. We're just hanging out. It's beautiful late afternoon, early here. I don't blame you. I would love to at some point go out to like the Midwest and check out some of those casinos, Tom. I'll have to like plan that sometime. I mean, I've never really had any reason to go to like let's say Oklahoma, but those red screens look really enticing. Hi Calvin, you playing Bitey Hand? Say hi to all you people on YouTube. Say thank you for coming to my live stream. What are you doing, honey? Yeah, I'll let you know, TL. We'll see when I can fit that in. I mean, it might be tough for me to do it this year because I've got a couple of other trips coming up, but who knows? When I was in Minnesota, I went to this casino with the group that I was with called Mystic Lake Casino. It was a lot of fun. I think I ended up losing like $40, but we were there for like a couple of hours. So for me, you know, like to have entertainment for $40, I mean, I'm pretty thrilled with that. Yeah, traveling more than usual, but I still wouldn't say I travel a lot. I would love to travel more. It's just my job, like, my job doesn't really need me to travel that much. Trips that I go, most of the trips I go on are basically like conference related things for work. So, John, I think I saw your question. So, I just came back from Minnesota. I'm going to San Diego in 2 weeks for another work trip. I'll be there for, I don't know, 6 days maybe. I mean, I am extending my stay there. I'm staying like, so the conference is like 3 days or 4 days, but I'm staying a couple extra days for, for personal pleasure, just because I haven't been to San Diego since before the pandemic and I love it there. Then I got my cruise at the end of July, as I mentioned. And then I also have another trip that's 97% going to happen with my college friends. So my my college that I went to, the basketball team is playing in this tournament in the Bahamas, and we're all talking about going for like 4 days in November. So we're just trying to like figure that out and finalize it and all that. But that would be a short trip. I'd probably go maybe like Wednesday through Monday or Thursday through Monday, but that's about it. I can't take Calvin, unfortunately, not for the business trips. It's really difficult. Obviously I wouldn't have anybody to leave him with. And he ends up staying with my folks, so it works out really well. They take really good care of him, and he loves being there, although he was so excited to see me when I came home on late Sunday night. It might be called that, John. I actually don't remember the exact um, name of the tournament, but I'm pretty sure we're in the tournament. Kansas State. God, I already forgot the other two teams. Maybe Georgia, and I forget the other team. But we're all really good teams in the tournament, though, which is pretty cool. But for us, for me, it's more about hey, we're in the Bahamas with my 8 best college friends. To me, that's the memory that I'll remember the most, probably. We do that occasionally. Like we try to travel as a group every few years. somewhere big. Like in 2018, we all went to Costa Rica for our 40th birthday, although we were really more like 41. But we all basically saved money, in these two accounts at my credit union where I work. So everybody just has money coming out of their check. They direct deposit it into this account, and we just basically let it accumulate over the year. So when it comes time to take these trips and pay for them, we're not really shelling anything out of pocket because we've been saving for it the whole time. So it works out well. My friends who have spouses love the idea because they're not, dipping into their savings accounts to pay for this. So we came up with that idea and just thought it was cool. Hey, Jack. He looks all right. He's just chilling, Jack. We're just chillaxing. How did the painting job go, Jack? Yes, Grandma. Yeah, it is a good idea. I agree, Gina. I mean, obviously I work there, so I just basically what I do is I don't have it set up through direct deposit, but just every so often I'll just transfer money from one account into the other, every like few months basically, and contribute that way. But, it's pretty nice because when that trip comes, I pretty much have saved enough for it already. So, Calvin, we can't see you over there, honey. You should, Gina. It's a great idea. It's a little bit of work up front, though, because, obviously, I mean, maybe every bank's a little different, but, like, at my credit union, like, obviously everybody needed to be on the accounts. We had to do it in two accounts because there were 8 of us. So I'm on both accounts as, like, the primary, and then there are, like, 3 on one account and 4 on the other. But, everybody needs to be on the account. There are rules when you take the money out. Like, you need, like, authorization from more than one person. It worked out fine, though. I mean, we basically, the only time we touch money out of the account when it's time to pay for trips. Otherwise, it just sits there and is like a holding spot for us. Hey, Cal, what are you up to? So speaking of house projects, I'm contemplating, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but this area right here, like that leads to the bottom of my steps. I'm thinking about maybe putting some sort of patio, like right around here, like pavers and things like that, maybe with like a little fire pit, an area where I can put a few chairs and I don't know, maybe like a little table. I'm debating that. I would love to put a pool in my yard, but it's just not big enough for that, I don't think. And I'd have to get really creative and, so I don't know. That's a thought I had. I'm not 100% committed to it yet, but maybe something like that. Gina, that might work. So I actually just got my flight itinerary for that cruise. I am traveling the same day that it departs, so I wouldn't have time to meet up on that day. But on the day that I get back on that Sunday, my flight does not leave until 6:55 p.m. out of Miami. And usually, like, you disembark the cruise usually around like 9 a.m. or something like that, 10 a.m. at the absolute latest, probably even earlier than that. So I could try to connect with you and Steve if you guys are around. It would be August 6th that I get back. So I would have a few hours to kill in Miami. That would be amazing to meet up. Hey, random Alaskan kid. How are you? Thank you for coming in. That's so cool that you're from Alaska. I've never been. I would love to go someday, though. That sounds good, Gina. Yeah, keep me posted. Excellent. Glad to hear that. Do you have a Boston Terrier too? Calvin, you're staring off into space. Oh, that's awesome. What are their names and how old are they? Hey, Calvin, you can't sit still for 1 minute. I like doing lives out here, obviously not only because of the weather, but also too, Calvin doesn't seem to like be focused on the TREAT. Bullet and Marlin. Oh, cool names. Great ages too. So Calvin's about 3.5 years old. So he's sort of like right in between your two Boston Terriers age-wise. He definitely has ants in his pants. Yes, we are, Chris. It's beautiful here. I was saying earlier, it's probably about 75 to 77 degrees. Oh, that's awesome, Emma. Congratulations to Mark on his graduation. Cool. That's warm, Barbara. 90 is hot. I don't know what he sees. Oh, I know what he sees, I think. There's a fly on the downspout of the gutter. I'm just thinking maybe that's what he sees. Yep, you heard me. You do 73, Barbara? I actually don't. I actually do more like 76, 77 on my AC. And then in the winter, I keep my heat on like 62. Yeah, I don't like it too warm, but my house is not big. It's a small house, so most often if I keep it on like 76, 77, somewhere around there, the AC comes on and off appropriately, so I usually feel pretty cool. That's funny, El. $65? Wow. Is that for the heat or for the AC? Where are you going? Calvin, where are you going? Hello? Wow, that's really cold, Emma. If I kept my AC on at 65, I think it would be on like 75% of the day in the summer. 56 degrees in Alaska. What part of Alaska do you come from? Oh, okay, cool. So close to Anchorage. Nice. We have our neighbors are walking their baby and their dog by my house, and Calvin's very interested. Hello, Neytiri. Oh, hey, Becky. How are you? Welcome in, Becky. Sometimes I sleep with the both the air conditioning on and my ceiling fan. It's heaven. Uh, oh yes, random Alaska kid. Yes, he likes the snow actually, and we do get plenty of snow here. But this winter we didn't really get much at all. It's weird. Sometimes our winters are, you know, regular snow events, and then some winters we don't get much. Like this winter, I think it snowed twice, and it melted the next day. But we've had winters where we've gotten, blizzards, like, 20 inches of snow, and Calvin loves it. Actually, if you go into our channel, you'll see a few of our videos of him walking through the snow and some shorts and things like that. So, I recommend that you check them out and you can see how he is in the snow. That's okay, Annette. No problem. So, Chris, I like the windows open. Sometimes the problem with me is I have really bad allergies. So, like in the spring here, there's just a ton of pollen, and that. Okay, great. Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, Barbara, why does a box fan get you paranoid? Are you afraid that you might stick your fingers in there and have them get chopped off or something? Oh, good point. I get you. I used to like when I was a kid. I used to have those like fans that you put on the ground, and they had the handle at the top, and you could sort of move them. As a kid, I used to like talking into the fan when it was like, you know, going around in circles because your voice would sound, weird. It's kind of weird thing. Speaking of air conditioning, mine just kicked on right now. Oh, that's funny. We're kids at heart. Calvin, you on neighborhood watch duty over there or what? Calvin. Calvin. Hey, we got 19 in the chat. If you're new here, say hello. Yes, he is, Emma. But I don't know if you heard me. I'm going away again in 2 weeks. Actually, less than 2 weeks. A week from Sunday. Hey, Cal, come here. Calvin. Calvin. You want to come up? Come here. Come here. Good boy. So the question should be, what kind of treats does Calvin not like? He pretty much likes anything. His most common treats that I give him are Old Mother Hubbard biscuits. You know, I get him all the different variety packs, like the savory mix, the original, the peanut butter. He likes my mother's biscuits, these cookies that she makes. I get him these like no rawhide like bones, basically that have chicken flavor or peanut butter flavor. I don't really feed him too much people food, very, very little of that, other than like healthy stuff. So I'll give him like carrots, fruit, like a little cut up strawberries, things like that. Yes, Jack, they are. I only saw 2 comments. I saw your first comment that said the baby didn't look happy, and then this one. I missed a comment from L, though. What did L say? Oh, wow, L. Wow, that's nuts. I don't know if I've ever given him dried fish skin, Chris. Yeah, my dog likes pretty much everything. He loves fruit. Like, I'll give him, like, little cut up strawberry, blueberries, apple. Loves peanut butter. I don't give him a ton of that, but, you know, every once in a while he'll get that. And usually I film it because it's funny to watch him eat it, especially when I give him the jar. Like, what I'll do is, like, I'm pretty much done with the jar, and, you know, there's just the sides that have a little bit of peanut butter in the bottom, and I'll give that to him, so he'll go to town trying to lick it out of the jar, as you guys have seen in some of the videos. Wow, we've been going live for 44 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. What time is it? It's 6:36. We'll stay on for a few more minutes, and then I have to sort of get my dinner prepared. Yeah, it's funny. Some dogs don't like fruit and vegetables, but this is not one of them. He digs it. Like I said, he loves anything. He likes baths and showers. I'm lucky. He's very easy. Emma, no, they don't. Although I joke that Cal's sort of like, you know, theirs on a part-time basis because he spends quite a bit of time there. Barbara, I'm going to make, I think, a turkey burger, and I'm going to saute some fresh broccoli, and I might put a little bit of cannellini beans on the stove with some caramelized onions and like seasoning. It'll be really good. So I think that's what I'm going to eat. Okay, Amber, thank you for stopping in. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, watermelon berries? I'm not sure if I ever heard of those before. I love turkey burgers. I don't eat red meat, so that's how I get my burger fix. Calvin, you haven't found that one spot. So what's everybody else having for dinner tonight? Starting to get hungry thinking about it, actually. Oh, yeah, Steve? Awesome. I love turkey burgers. Oh, cool. I've never heard of watermelon berries. That's really cool. Thanks, Chris, for coming in. I appreciate it. I think somebody else came in. Let's see. Hey, Lisa, Knits and Vlogs. How are you? So, Elle, I do eat pork, and I just don't eat a lot of it, but I do eat it. I love chicken. I love seafood. I gave up red meat basically when I was 19 years old, and just never went back to it. Hey, Gallivanters, how are you? Ooh, sounds good, Gina. I wonder if Calvin's like, who are you talking to? We're doing well, thanks. It's a beautiful day here. Nice evening. Temperature's like really perfect. So we thought we'd come live for a bit. We're just hanging out after I finished working for the day. Oh, no problem, Yvette. Thanks. Yeah, we've been on for about 47 minutes. Ooh, that sounds good, Emma. Oh, Yvette and Jack, who just joined the chat a little while ago, when I was in Minnesota, I got to meet them in person for the first time. We've been talking quite a bit. We both follow a different channel on YouTube, and we became friendly. And I told them I was coming out to Minnesota for work, and they live in that state, and we were able to spend a couple of days together after my work trip, which was a lot of fun. And then I also have another friend that lives in Minnesota that I went to college with, and I was able to spend a couple days with him and his brother before coming home. So it was a really nice trip. I got to kind of check off a lot of boxes, which was really cool. Yeah, it was really awesome. Weather was beautiful. We saw some nice things. We had a lot of fun. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I took a few good videos. Calvin, why is your butt facing us? Calvin? So Emma, isn't dolma kind of like a Greek or a Middle Eastern dish? I would like that with ground turkey. I don't eat ground beef. Nice, Michelle. Oh, it's Turkish. Okay. Nice. Hi, Cal. You a good boy, honey? Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. Say hi to everybody on YouTube. He's such a good boy. Whenever I work from home, he just kind of chills out on the couch. He lets me do my thing, except when, ooh, big yawn. Except for obviously when he needs to go out, he'll go to the door and let me know he needs to go out. And it's a nice little break from my job. Right, Calvin? Nice job, baby. Nice job. Can I have a kiss? Yeah. High five. Thank you so much. You're such a cutie. High five. Where's my high five? Thank you. Yeah, Michelle, no, I didn't find my future house there. Oh, yeah, really? There's some Bostons here, too. You know, I wouldn't say they're the most popular breed, but, you know, you see them around here and there. Hey, Ruby and Rock, welcome in. How are you? We came live about 50 minutes ago after I had finished work. It was a beautiful evening out, so we just came on for a bit. Probably stay on for a couple more minutes before we jump off, but hope you guys are doing well. Nice. Oh, I love eggplant. Tomatoes also, and peppers. We have to stop talking about food. I'm getting like really hungry right now. Oh, cool. What kind of bone do you use? Random Alaskan kid. I love eggplant. My mom makes a really good eggplant parm. It's delicious. Ooh, pizza sounds good. I never dislike pizza. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh yeah, Michelle, I saw that. I'll try to jump on that live stream later. Nice. Oh, I like baba ganoush. I love hummus. I love the Mediterranean diet. It's like right up my alley. Although I don't really eat lamb and beef though, but like any of that other stuff mixed with my proteins, I'm in heaven with it. So Lisa, he's ready for inside because that's where all the TREATs are kept. I don't have anything for him to eat out here. What's up, Cal? Oh, awesome, Emma. I'm glad you tried it out. So I haven't made it in a while, only because I was on that diet, which I also need to finish my last video for that series. I've got a lot of work to do. I lost a few pounds. I didn't come close to meeting my goal, but I'm going to still keep working at it, slowly but surely. But, you know, it's always nice to have a little motivation to keep you engaged. Hey, Calvin, I'd rather see your face than your butt. Calvin. You're being such a good boy, honey. You're such a good sweetie. That six-pack, Ruby, if you're referring to a six-pack of beer, I have a better chance of getting that than a six-pack of abs. High five? Where's my high five? Yes, nice job. You're such a good boy. Maybe one day you'll read Ruby and Rock, too. Where's Ruby and Rock? And the jellies. Ruby, Rock, and the jellies, where are they? Hey, Calvin, where's Ruby, Rock, and the jellies? Where are they? You want to see his ears perk up? Hey, Calvin. Pete's here. Where's Pete? Sorry, I didn't mean to tease him, but that's his bud. Pete, Calvin, where's Newman? Where's Newman? Is Newman here? Calvin, where's Newman? Yes, Michelle, I was telling people earlier that you and Ed are coming to Foxwoods in November, and I'm going to try to meet up with you guys. Oh, yes, Emma, that's his best friend. Calvin, where's Newman? Is Pete here? Where is he? Where's Pete? Pete? Not here today, unfortunately. Not today. Well, he won't be sad for long, Elle, because as soon as I go in the house, I'm going to give him a nice TREAT for being such a good boy on this live stream. It's amazing what dogs can understand, though. Hey. So we haven't done trivia in a while. Maybe next week I'll try to see if I can set that up again. I just got to come up with some good topics. So you know what I'll do? I think what I'll do is I will put out a community post, like a poll or a quiz or something like that, and get some feedback on some good trivia topics that I could focus on for his channel. And I'll throw a few ideas that I have, but I'll put a couple of I'll put an option for others so you guys can give me your ideas as well. And we'll try to set that up because that's always fun when we do trivia. And maybe it's something I can set up so that I can play along. Sometimes I can't because I know the answers. But there was that one trivia we did where I kind of played along with you because I didn't look ahead of time. I agree. The trivia is a lot of fun, for sure. Oh, Michelle, yes, it was a great weekend. Oh, Emma, they'll take Calvin. Yeah, it would be tough for Pete to take him for like overnights, unfortunately, but it would be. My parents will take him. You know, it's good for them. It's a little bit of work for my mom, but you know, at the end, they love the company. All right, Cal, it's been 58 minutes and 47 seconds. Are you ready to go inside and get a treat? Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat, honey? Do you want a treat? Where are your treats, baby? Are they inside? Yeah, they're inside. All right, Cal, come over here and say goodbye. Come here. Come here. Say, everybody, thank you so much for joining our live stream. And we'll be getting some videos out soon, some shorts. And like I said, I'm going to be working on that Newman video where they spend the day together. So I'm looking forward to getting that one out and probably doing a premiere for that. So with that said, we're going to sign off as a airplane flies overhead. And we'll see you guys really soon. We love you guys. Take care. Calvin, say goodbye so I can get you your treat. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a wonderful evening or morning, wherever you may be. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.